I'm going to be using this Dollar Tree sign. It's been in my stash forever. I'm going to use the back, but I am going to cover up the front eventually, just not on camera. I'm going to be staining my board with this Waverly paint, and instead of mixing water with the paint, I'm just going to spray my board, dip my sponge brush in water, and just do it that way. It makes it so much easier instead of mixing. I do 2 coats of that, drying in between. I have this scrapbook paper from my stash. I've had it for years. I got it from a book from Michael's, as well as this piece. Yes, there's a little rip in it, but it's not going to matter. I am going to be adhering these together, y'all. I'm going to use some Mod Podge to do that. I spread it on the wrong side and put the wrong sides together so that the right sides are out. Once done, I took my round and traced around the paper and cut it out. This pretty printable came from Etsy. I cut it out in an oval and sized it up on my scrapbook paper to make sure it was going to fit. And then I got my round board again, put the rooster on top, and went all the way around it onto the board and the printable with my Distress Oxide. What you see me doing is putting dots all the way around the rooster. I put a dot in the middle as well. And now I'm going to connect those dots using a ruler and my X-Acto knife. So I'm just making little slices through both pieces of paper until I get all the way around. And now I'm going to take my rooster, adhere that to my board with some Mod Podge. When I put him on, I just seal it up with some more Mod Podge all the way around the edges. Then I put some Mod Podge around the entire edge before I put my paper on top of that. Now I'm going to take a pencil and start rolling up those slices that we just cut. I get all the way around that, revealing my cute little rooster. This stencil came from the Farmhouse stencil shop, and I'm going to stencil this Rise and Shine at the top of my picture. I didn't want to do that first because I wasn't exactly sure where those little rolls were going to end up. It was really easy to do. It didn't get in the way at all. I'm using a little pouncy brush from Dollar Tree and some of their chalkboard paint to stencil this little stencil on. Isn't that so darn cute? I am going to seal the edges in with some Mod Podge because I forgot that. I'm going to dry my stencil and then fill in the little letters. There's little breaks in the letters. I just filled it in. And now I am just putting some Excelsior at the bottom to make it that much cuter. Not that it can get any cuter, y'all. It's so cute. And I just put a simple jute hanger on. Now I'm going to grab my bow dabber to make my bow. I used coffee stained lace in little loops, and then some homespun fabric also in little loops. I added a couple pieces of orange in an X pattern just to make it pop a little bit, and then I just tied it up in the middle and then tied it in the back and tied it to my project. I promise I'll cover that up in a minute. I promise. And I just added a little black button to the middle, and that's it. And look how cute this is, y'all. If you love chickens and roosters, this is totally going to be your vibe. But I thought those colors really complemented one another. I love everything about this. Y'all, if you're interested in purchasing this, just reach out to me privately and we can make arrangements. Don't forget to sprinkle this around for me. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.